everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the TrailBlazers. Now here's Henderson. Outside Koulibaly. They set a pick. Drives to the hoop. Here's Randall. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Grant, one thing these teams have in common, they are great at rebounding the basketball.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, it'll be a battle down low. Boxing out is vital. And second chance points may just decide this game.
First team foul.
Portland on D. Here's Bailey. And Ayton pulls it down. Here's Portland now. Pass to Randall. And there it is for him.
Doesn't have the great length, but Randall with the attitude to beat up guys on the inside.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. I asked him about Julius Randle and why he's so hard to stop. Coach said it's the ball handling, the spin moves, and the ability to finish against length. They want to try to force him right and take him out of his rhythm. Something many teams have tried, but few have accomplished. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Portland. To halt the run, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
To the inside, Randall. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first four.
Here's Maxey. That one doesn't drop.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Shots good by Henderson.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Maxey.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Henderson outside. There's the drive.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Here's Portland now. They're on a 13-5 run. Randall outside. Shoots over Maxey. Randall can't hit. 76ers trail by 8. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him.
Pass to Boozer. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Maxey. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Maxey. And Ayton pulls it down.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
4-3. And it's Coulibaly missing. 76ers trail by 8. Maxey on the wing. Here's Bona. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Pass to Henderson. For 3, Randall knocks it down from distance. Randall's got 7.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Maxey. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Maxey's got his second basket on the night.
Big time answer by Maxey. Boy, was he dialed in there.
Here's Lillard. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, we talk about the value of great rim protection. That's a shot he typically makes.
All sorts of time. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Misses a 3. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Bailey. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. And so here's Portland. 4-point game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
And here's Lillard. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, came up empty. Here's Melton. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. To the middle. Dawkins gets the bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
76ers trail by 6. Now Melton. Here's McCain. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the TrailBlazers. Goes up at the elbow. No good that time.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Boozer. Checking his numbers. He's put up.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Abdia. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Unselfishness from Lillard, has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
76ers trail by 5. Melton on the wing. He's scoreless. Pass to McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Lillard. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Melton misses. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. The rebound by Wiggins.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Now here's Melton. No made baskets yet. He buries it from 3.
The moment Melton thinks he has a shot, he gets it up. He's very assertive around the arc.
Here's Lillard. Driving inside. The layup off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Lillard with the ball. It could go. And that's not going to go. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Philadelphia on top, up 4. And we'll return shortly. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 5 on the clock. Tries to break his ice. Pass to Bailey. Another shot. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Ball with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. They get it back.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Ball. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the TrailBlazers. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Portland making a switch here. Henderson outside. There's a screen. Here he goes. The putback. Here's Ayton. Pass to Randall. Tries yet again. And finally they hit one. Randall's got 9 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Goes back up. And Maxey with the layup. Maxey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When Maxey has the ball, you got to keep him from getting downhill, or he's just going to take those points.
Randall on the screen. Misses the easy stuff.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy two, the for sure two. No need to make it fancy and special.
Here's Bailey. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Now here's Ayton. 4-point game. Boozer grabs the board. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. From 6 feet away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 6. Blazers trail by 6. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Up top Ball. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
And the Blazers making a change here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Boozer. Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. Puts up a 3. The shot no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Dawkins. Boozer grabs the board.
TrailBlazers foul. Johnson. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Blazers substitution. Number 12.
Here's Bailey. 6 points for him. Count it. Bailey's gotten 4 this quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Johnson. Now here's Ayton. They still need this. And Ayton, throw it down.
My Lord, the agility on that size. Ayton's on another level.
And that one drops for him. Bailey's got 10 points in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yes, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Outside Maxey. And that one's long.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Bailey. 10 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Blazers trail by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Melton. The Blazers making their last shot. Pass to Bona. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the TrailBlazers. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the 5th of 7 straight games on the road.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's McCain. He's got 7. Launches it from deep. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Lillard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
You know, the quickness, the instincts, the aggression, Lillard capable of really taking over almost any time he wants to.
Here's McCain. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And they pick up 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And it goes, but just 2 for 10 so far.
When it's game time, and he is hard to stop.
Here's McCain. Tries to keep it alive. And they'll get another chance. Drummond with the bucket.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint. The Sixers leading. Here's Melton. Again, Philadelphia. So it's Portland now. Pass to Watson. Here's Lillard. The shot that time not on target.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And Wiggins knocks down the three.
I'll tell you what, how easy does Wiggins make the game look? I mean, in the flow, excellent stroke from distance. That's fun to watch.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Watson. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
.15 seconds left in the second. Pass to McCain. Back to Melton. Here's Boozer. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Philadelphia leading by 4. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Bailey. And that one is stuffed right through. Here's Randall. Six on the shot clock. Ayton inside. It's intercepted. Here's Bailey. Takes it inside. Oh, my goodness. Powered it home.
Did you see it? Redunculous. Bringing the house.
Oh, nigga.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Portland making a switch here.
At the line for your Sixers, Bailey. Shooting 1.
Blazers trail by 9. Ball taking his time here. Ayton in the high post. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's Bailey. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Shot to stop the run. Tipped.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Bridges. Portland grabs the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Ayton with a screen. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ayton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Pass to Maxey. From the high post. And Ayton pulls it down.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Pass to Bona. Outside Maxey. Fires for three. Drains the triple. Maxey's got 12 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So here's Portland. And here's Henderson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his 5th foul. So it's Philadelphia now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
4 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Bailey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Philadelphia, Bailey, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
The drive by Henderson.
And that's Henderson's game. Get downhill, young man. Beat the defender to the spot. Oh.
Here's Drummond. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Drummond's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Hits a 3-pointer.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now Maxey. 12 points for him. The 3 is up. The shot comes out. And it's the TrailBlazers on the break. Watson with it. Now Wiggins defending. Pass to Randall. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
Here's Bailey. There's the drop.
Oh, wow.
Big time right there.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Blazers trail by 11. Pass to Henderson. Howard, a screen. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
And when you're behind like they are, you can't afford those kinds of mistakes and empty trips.
They set the pick. Driving in. Portland with a rebound.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Howard with the ball. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Bailey. Misses the floater. And so Henderson will bring it up for the TrailBlazers. They trail by 11. Pass to Randall. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Randall's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Bailey. Give him 23. Outside Maxey. Looking to get back on track. And Dawkins pulls it down. Blazers trail by 9. A little mid-range shot is up. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Henderson's got 13 now.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Drummond. And Dawkins pulls it down. Henderson, right side. Here's Randall. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Drummond. Here's Bailey, guarded by Howard. Drummond with the screen. Here's Bailey. 23 points in the game. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Henderson.
Oh, hey, how about big that? Big time right there. Big time.
Whoa. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Here's Bailey. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. The three is up. And Dawkins pulls it down. Blazers trail by 6. Down low. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 13. Off target at the rim. Now here's Howard. From downtown. Sends it home from three-point land. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead. Here's Bailey. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Scoot Henderson.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Good on the second one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Sixers on top. They're up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland TrailBlazers to tie it up. And it's good on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Ayton. Johnson with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. Pass to Filipowski. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Here's McCain. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his third foul so far.
That's his third personal foul. First team foul. Coming up to the floor for your Sixers.
Here's Boozer.
Number 30.
The rebound by Filipowski. Here's Johnson. The shot's good. And the TrailBlazers lead by 2.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's Melton. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Can they get it? A nice shot by McCain.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Lillard. Let's watch Dame here. And the dunk by Lillard.
I don't care who you are or what kind of defender you are. It's not easy to stay in front of Lillard.
Here's Melton. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland leading by 4. Lillard into the lane. Ooh, Lillard with the quick first step.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Pass to Melton. out to the right wing. Here's Bona. Just 5 to shoot. Portland with a rebound.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Timeout. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle. He told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Bona. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And he's now got the double-double.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the TrailBlazers as Portland retains possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Maxey. The baseline J is on the way. He can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Boozer. Inside. Randall with a steal. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Lillard. And Dame Dalla completing the break.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Outside for Randall. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
TrailBlazers ball.
Portland leading by 9. And here's Coulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. Randall's got 19 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Randall. Rebound by Philadelphia.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Basket counts. Boozer's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Both teams will make substitutions.
Give them a big round of applause.
Right side Maxey. And there's a pick from deep. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got 17 points here in the second half.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Now here's Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Aiden. TrailBlazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Now Maxey. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
That one's off. And he's good on the second.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Outside for Randall. Three-pointer. Boozer grabs the board.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Now Portland with it. Henderson outside. Avdia outside. Again, the miss by Portland. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 15. Oh, that was something else, man. Wow, showing some power.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Henderson for 3. That's off. 7 for 12 now. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. The lead is 2. Out to the wing. To the paint. Here's Bailey. To the inside. 5 to shoot. Here's Boozer. The kick out to Maxey. Second chance shot. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Henderson hits them both.
A steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
Here's Bailey. And Aiden pulls it down. Henderson, right side. And they recover it. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Batum. The rebound by Maxey. Now the 76ers with it. 2-point game. Power it home!
Oh, wow! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Here's Maxey, and he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Henderson with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Jacks up a 3. Walsh can't get it to go. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now Portland with it. Trailing by 5. Pass to Aiden. It's Avdia on the wing. No good with the triple. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Sixers, hold on.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Misses the shot. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.